Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna react to HAEGEUM. HAEGEUM is the title track of Agust D's first album, D-Day. It is Suga's first ever studio solo album, and it is the third one, the last one in the trilogy of Agust D, his alter ego. And we already did a reaction to People Part 2, Saram Part 2, which was the pre-release track for the album. Today the title track drops. It's titled HAEGEUM, as I said before. And what HAEGEUM is a Korean traditional instrument. I'll show it to you here. And it also translates to or stands for lifting a ban, like lifting restrictions from a certain thing, gaining freedom to something. So yeah, so basically we're getting the sister to Dechvita, which was the title track to D2, his second mixtape, or the second installment of the Agusti trilogy. The MV is out. We found out there's another MV coming out for Amygdala on 25th. I think I'll react to it. Yeah, sure, I'll react to it too. And yeah, let us proceed with the MV. Dejrita really brought in such a shift. Like, it was so cinematic. So I'm really excited for this one because the teaser was amazing. I've seen the teaser like 100 times by now. Chopsticks.
이 노래는 지금 올라타봐 지금 복잡되는 리듬 어쩌면 이 또한 또 다른 흐름 이 노래는 지금 올라타봐 지금 복잡되는 리듬 어쩌면 이 또한 또 다른 흐름 이 노래는 해금 올라타봐 지금 복잡되는 리듬 어쩌면 이 또한 또 다른 흐름.
So we got two August D's. This is the dude who shot the king, Mad King, in Dechvita. This is a side I've not seen before. Bro just stole money. Being the HYH addict that I am, it also reminds me of HYH Yoongi. This look. Did he just steal tangerines? Feel up. Cinema. The audacity. Nah. Oh no, he's waterboarding our protagonist. This is very similar to how Dechvita's plot went. Kill him. Bro brought out a gun. So he killed the other one. He killed the cop, Yongi. What now? He's back to the same restaurant, okay.
또 다른 해금.
Agust D trilogy. Just committed the insane amount of crimes and went back to eat his noodles as he should. Wow. Let's watch it again. The cinematography, like, ever since Dechwita dropped, and then after Dechwita we got on, and it just looked so different, so amazing. The chicken from Dechwita. No Jungkook appearance this time. Apparently, this was filmed in Bangkok, Thailand and Thai armies did not let anyone find out, and I was so proud. Like, that's how it should be. Look at this morally questionable man. The only morally questionable man that I will fully support. This song is lifting a bag. This bro just informed the cop, Agust D. So the Agust D from D2, he killed the Mad King because the king was corrupted and crazy, and then went on to become a police officer. And now there's another Agust D. So, did the Agust D from the second part become corrupt or something? Like, or are they both like equally questionable because the new one is also doing a lot of unlawful things like stealing stuff? But yeah, I suppose D2, the most probable explanation could be the D2 Agust D also kind of got corrupted or got caught up in a corrupt cycle, corrupt practices, and like ended up becoming what he feared most, or the persona that he got rid of. So I guess this is a cycle that keeps repeating, because in D1, the D1 Agust D went on to become the Mad King. Then the Mad King was killed by the rebel Agust D, the black-haired Agust D, and then now the rebel Agust D is being killed by the new Agust D. Story. Freedom for expression could be the reason for someone's death. There's a lot of debate on freedom of expression, actually. It is required, but at the same time, like, what are the limits to what you can like openly express and say? Just because you have the freedom of expression, like, it doesn't mean you can just go on and say or do anything, you know? So there is a lot of debate on this, and this line pretty much sums it up pretty much. Freedom of expression could be the reason for somebody's death. God, he's hot. I can see artist armies like just going crazy with this. They're gonna have so much fun with this. I just know. I can see it. I can smell it. He's so fine. I just know on Twitter, if I go onto Twitter, there's gonna be really smart armies coming up with like insane theories and explanations for capitalism, freedom of expression, yeah. And here I am like, he's hot. He's hot.
저 얘들을 못하는 불행한 이 시대를 살아가는 이들을 위한 이 노래는 금지된 것을 푸는 것뿐이지 허나 자유와 방종의 차이지 이 노래는
This song's simply about freeing what's forbidden, but you must remember to differentiate freedom from self-indulgence. How do you even come up with all this? And like, even if you're coming up with all this, how do you like fit it into a song that's like 4 minutes, 4.5 minutes long? Like bars. Ah, wow. Bro got caught. This is also like, we all know this. If you don't know, if you've never heard to D1 or D2, you should go listen to it. There's a track on it called Tony Montana. Tony Montana is from Scarface. It's a movie. The character, his name is Tony Montana. Is Yoongi is like heavily inspired from that. So yeah, he borrows a lot of inspiration from that movie. So and this one also reminds me of it. And it's not just me who's like seen this reference. There were a lot of armies who were breaking it down, like the similarities to Tony Montana and like Agust D's journey. So this outfit and stuff, it's very similar to what's seen in Scarface. You can check it out. And my brother actually said this reminds him of those old Hong Kong action films. If you've seen any, like I used to watch them a lot with my family, and I can totally see it. It reminds me of that, and this is so good. Like I really want a series based off Agust D. Like there's such good lore behind it, and it's so good. And this guy, oh my god! Just a few days back, he was like on shoot with that. He was like he received a lot of scripts, a lot of offers for roles after Dechwita because his acting was so good, and he turned them down, saying he's not good at acting or he's not good looking enough. And I'm like, do you see yourself? Do you look at yourself like you have the audacity to say you're not good looking enough or you're a bad actor and then pull something like this? Are you kidding me? Like, do you want me to get angry at you? Fishy. Did he just go and steal tangerines? Like the cat persona coming through, staring at a fish, stealing tangerines. Come on. Causing chaos. The scar is such a good touch. Like, it is such a good touch. It just sprinkles the like MSG on the dish or something like that. It's so good. What a good part. Again. Totally gets it. If you're especially on Stan Twitter and stuff, you'll get this. You'll totally get this. How your opinion can be influenced. You could have one opinion and then you see your moods having like saying something, and then you're like, I'm just gonna pretend I never thought of that and then just go with the flow. Like slaves to hatred and prejudice, acting all high and mighty, getting on this high horse like I am better than you. But then at the end you realize you're pretty much the same as everyone else. Being on this morally high ground, acting like you're some sort of angel, can do no wrong type of person. And it's not just like others, even I do it. Like everyone does it. That's the thing. That's just how we are becoming right now. And not even becoming, we've been like that since the beginning. Just it's not something that the internet brought on. It's been there forever. It's just how society is. But yeah, it's nice to get a call out sometimes. It's nice to be called out. YouTube, Billboard, You guys, I don't even need to tell you, you already know this, but yeah.
순간 탐욕의 민천을 시내 눈 감으면 편해 모든 게 뻔해 이득에 따라서 뻔히 갈리는 결에 60초에 다들 말해 눈들이 먼해 서로가 서로에게 속세를 거는 것도 모른 채 정보의 쓰나미에서 쓸려내
As worth connecting. You know what? I actually knew what Hegum is gonna sound like. You know why? Because last night I dreamt about it, and the chorus is exactly as I dreamt. It sounds exactly the same as in my dream. When I woke up, I was like, I've seen Hegum, but then I checked it and I'm like, it hasn't even premiered, and I'm like, oh my god, I dreamt about it, and I was like, it's just goofy because probably because I watched the teaser so many times, and then I'm watching this now, and I'm like, it sounds exactly the same. I did watch the MV also in my like dream, but I can't really remember what I saw in the MV. It just blacks out. But the song sounds exactly the same, and I'm like, the telepathy, the brainwaves, Bora blood shining through.
내내 가슴 알미 우린 자유
This is so good. Like this is such a good frame. And the scene of him in this, I don't know if it's a bathtub or if it's a coffin. We were speculating it's a coffin at first based off the concept photos, but now it looks like a bathtub. And this is in Scarface as well. It's where Tony Montana goes a lot and kind of starts losing it. So yeah, it is a big part of the movie. So yeah, it is also derived from the. And I don't know if you guys know that Disney series sitcom called Liv and Maddie. Every time I see clones, my brain just goes Liv and Maddie.
와 밤종의 차이점은 모두 구분하니 이 노래는 흑음 올라타봐 지금 복잡되는 리듬
I really like it. How cheeky. So cheeky. Literally just burnt up whatever he stole.
또 다른 흑음 이 노래는 흑음 올라타봐 지금
This bald guy is the same, the one who called the cop Agust D, isn't he? It's exactly the way the H.V.T. MV pans out. There's Sungduk, their choreographer, Son Sungduk. He plays the butcher's role, and it's the end. He's supposed to be the one beheading the rebel Yoongi, but ends up helping the rebel Yoongi to assassinate the king. So it's similar to that.
복잡되는 리듬 어쩌면 이 또한 또 다른 흑음 이 노래는 흑음 올라타봐 지금
It's how this my brain is like you know how this Yoongi is a cop, and I was like, did Yoongi go corrupt? How they're supposed to follow a protocol. There's laws. You can't just, the cops can't just be like, I am justice, I'm gonna pass the ruling and stuff. He can't actually be doing this. So that's how I'm thinking maybe cop Yoongi is corrupted, and this other one, the new one, is trying to rectify it. But at the same time, the new one is also not like a good person. Like, he's morally questionable. That's what I'm getting at. I don't know if you're on Twitter, but for the past few days, there's this tweet going around which is like, I'd never question a morally grey person who has a tragic backstory, something like that. And I'm like, that applies to Augusti. As long as he's fictional, has a good backstory, I won't question him. No. So I suppose both of them are like in this gray zone. Not, there's no black and white. There's no good or bad. It's both in a gray zone. I guess one of them is like slightly darker, so the other one takes them out and replaces the other one. Now we need to know if the cycle repeats again. And also, this cop, August D has a lot of thugs with him, so
포착되는 리듬 어쩌면 이과 또 다른 해금 이 노래는 해금 올라타봐 지금
The recoil.
어쩌면 이과 또 다른 해금 이 노래는 해금
He does this cheeky role really well. Like, so attractive. So very attractive. What am I doing with my hands and stuff?
올라타봐 지금 포착되는 리듬 어쩌면 이과 또
Bro just died. Sad. Rest in peace. Again, this is a parallel to Deshvita MV where he just comes in with that car. Just committing all sorts of crime and just coming in to eat his ramen. The same chopsticks too. Red chopsticks, might I add.
또 다른 해금
Wow. The range going from this, like Sarampar to this. Now I gotta go watch Tejvita because it is so good. Who is the director? Dude, who is the cinematographer? It is so good. This can be a movie. The director is Young Sok Choi. Lumpens. Lumpens! Of course, Lumpens. Who else could it be? Of course, Lumpens. They always devour Lumpens team. So good. MV of BTS, if you think it's like really good, go check the credits. Probably Lumpens. That's a really big credit list. Wow. This has a choreo MV coming out, like a choreo video coming out. We win all day. We win. Always. Can't wait to see these at the concerts. Dejvita and HAEGEUM back to back. Wait, Agust D, Dejvita and HAEGEUM back to back. I'm suddenly feeling really bad about not being able to attend the concerts in person. I really hope they screen it, at least. Maybe I'll just buy a projector and project it on my wall or something. But I'm like, this set list is going to be crazy. Will he be okay? Like, we are used to seeing them do crazy choreos, and their songs are very demanding. And this time he's gonna do it alone, and it's like a bunch of concerts, like with minimum gaps in between. Dude, good luck. I hope you stay healthy and stuff. My god, you guys, if you're going to the concert, you're so lucky, so enjoy it. Now I'm gonna go and listen to the entire album, and I'm so excited. Like, the track list looks really good, the names are so good. I'm especially excited for Snooze. It features a Wusung from The Rose. The Rose is a indie K-rock band. I highly recommend listening to She's in the Rain. It's so beautiful. And it also, Ruichi Sakamoto also worked on it. Like, it's probably one of Sakamoto's final works. He sadly passed away some time ago. And he is Yoongi's, one of Yoongi's childhood idols. And I'm so glad they got to work together. And Yoongi met up with him in Tokyo sometime back. I think that's when they worked on it, and I think it will be included in Road to D-Day, the documentary that's coming out later today. So yeah, I can't wait. I have a feeling I'm going to really like Snooze, and Amygdala is intriguing because of the name. I should stop talking about the album. You can go and watch it, listen to it. I'll post my thoughts in short on my community post. Thank you so much for watching. This was really good, and go stream, and I hope I'll see you next time. Bye bye.